Do you want to spend less time at work or studying and more time playing your sport while still getting good grades? In this video, I'm going to be sharing some tips on how to balance your sport with your studies or your work by being more productive. Stay tuned. Hi, Lauren Penny here, ex-international hockey player and performance coach from the Hockey Performance Academy. I often get asked how hockey players can balance the demands of either school or work with the demands of their sport. This is often a concern for many parents, but also for kids who want to do well both at school and at sport. My first answer is, don't quit your sport. You don't necessarily need to spend more time studying, because just like hockey training, it's not about how much time you spend training, it's about being more productive with your time. For example, if you could spend just 4 hours studying, compared to a friend who spent 8 hours studying and got the same result, what would you prefer? To me, it's a no-brainer. Of course you want to spend half the amount of time studying if it gives you the same results. The key here is to learn how to be productive and make the most of your time, which often involves the brain and the ability to stay focused on the task at hand. Now, before I go into more detail and give you some more tips, I think it's important for you to understand how your sport can help you in other areas of your life. First off, sport helps you to cope with struggles, to be more disciplined, learn to function as part of a team, persevere through tough times, focus and be more attentive in class, and to build leaders. Studies have consistently shown that those who play sport compared with those that don't have better grades, are more focused, and generally have a more positive attitude. In fact, there was a study done in Sweden with 1.2 million 15-year-olds, and they compared those who played sport with those that didn't. They were then retested at the age of 18 years. The study proved that those who played sport had much bigger improvements in their brain function. They improved their IQ, had better cognitive performance, which is really the ability to process information. They had better fitness levels and higher social status, which are all very important for teenagers. So here are a few tips to help you balance your school or your work with your sport. Tip number 1. Be organized and manage your time using a calendar or a diary. Make sure that you write out your plans or when certain assignments or projects are due. Make sure that you're including your sports activities and blocking out times to complete your homework. For example, I book out time in my diary when I go to the gym, which is actually in my house. But if I don't do that, then I might not get around to doing it because other things will take up my time. Number 2, plan out your week. So look at your calendar or your diary on a Sunday so that you know what projects, tests and training or games that you have scheduled. And then you can plan your time around when you can study and when you're going to train. Number 3, ask questions. If you don't understand something in class, don't be afraid to ask questions. The worst thing that can happen is that you feel silly for a few seconds, but what's wrong with that? When we don't know an answer, that's actually the best way to learn, because next time you won't forget. Plus, it'll save you time trying to figure it out for yourself when you're at home later doing your homework. Number 4, don't procrastinate. Study, train, do assignments and homework as soon as they are given. Don't wait for that last minute because it will cause unnecessary stress and panic. Poor planning will cause you to worry and put it off. So rather get it done sooner rather than later. 5. Identify any spare time. Homework can be completed during classes, free periods, breaks or during travel time. Remember that once it's done, you can relax and you can spend time doing those things that you enjoy. 6. Stay active. It's important to make time for your sport and to be physically active every day, as it helps you to be more focused and releases those endorphins which make us feel good, and it can prepare us to persevere through that learning process. Number 7, get enough sleep. You should be aiming for at least 8 hours of sleep per day. Any less and you will feel tired, lethargic and you'll struggle to concentrate. It's a basic human need, so don't neglect getting enough rest, especially as a sports person. Number 8, follow a healthy diet. It's so easy to eat junk food and convenient food nowadays, so don't forget to stock up on those good wholesome snacks. I often find that sports people don't eat enough of good quality food. And I'm not saying that you can't enjoy your favorite foods, but you need to make sure you're eating enough of the right kind of foods to fuel your brain and your muscles to maintain your energy levels and recover from your sport. This will help you to be more productive with your time and get things done quicker. I often tell people it's not about working hard, but rather about working smart. So if you would like more tips as a hockey player and you want some advice to reach that next level in your hockey, then make sure that you check out my 8 steps to becoming a better hockey player, or better yet, apply for a free strategy session with me so that you can get more personalized advice and a clear action plan of exactly what you need to be doing to reach your hockey goals. Thanks so much for your time and make sure that you take action.